Hey everybody, how y'all doing? How you doing? Welcome to Jarrett Talk Interviews, as I interview people that have their own YouTube channel or business. Tonight, I have a very special guest. She a very good friend of mine. She's my first. She never been on my channel before, but she's been on my main channel multiple times, and she's very sweet and everything, and all that. Um, I like to bring her on my channel so y'all can get to know her. Right in fence, welcome to my channel and tell people that do not know about you how you start your channel and how the name Right in the Fence come from.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Rizing Phoenix, and I started my channel last year, October 19th, 2024. And you said why I started it?
Yeah, why you started?
What made me start was the Hope Crew, um, seeing Dodash blow up the way that she did. And it didn't make me want to instantly want to go for the monetization. It made me more drawn to people who felt like they didn't have hope, but started getting hope from watching her, you know, and them wanting to vent and express things because they were DoorDash drivers as well. I wasn't. I'm not a driver. It was just seeing her spark something in people, in a lot of people, that drew me to want to move over from Facebook because I was on Facebook Live a lot,
Mhm.
just switch platforms. So I started that on October 19th, the day that my granddaughter Zakila was born. She wasn't born yet when I started my channel, but she was born that night. And seeing so many people just support each other's channels and hop channel to channel, that's what kept me on there.
Were you
So
kind of nervous when you started your channel?
October 19th, 2024.
Were you nervous when you started?
I was very nervous. I was so scared, especially of females, because I wasn't used to friends. I was used to two friends.
Mhm.
You know, I only had two friends at the time, and that has grown tremendously since starting my YouTube channel.
What so what your new what did the name come from? Like who made the name?
My name Rising Phoenix came from my mother is Mexican, and she passed away less than a month after I started my channel. And it came from me rising above the ashes. Kind of
Mhm.
losing her was a big blow to me. So I felt like when she passed away, part of me passed away with her. So
Mhm.
I kind of let my real name go and came up with. Uh, I heard of Phoenix Rising, but I wanted to flip it
Mhm.
backwards. So I just switched it to Rising Phoenix.
What was the original name where you gonna put it? What was the original name before you had Writing
It,
Fame? What was the original name?
it would have just been my name, Becca Shakur.
Oh, okay, okay. But
And
were you were you trying to make sure if the name was not taken at first, so you don't get duplicated with other people with other content creators?
oh no, but at the time when I did choose Rising Phoenix, I didn't realize there was so many. There's like Phoenix at 40. There's another Phoenix channel on here. I didn't realize that so many people had that name,
Mm-hmm.
but I knew that they wouldn't have a number seven in there. So I just threw the seven on the Phoenix to represent my seven children. And that's my favorite number anyway.
Well, do you remember your very first video or live?
Yeah,
Second question is, did you ever watch them back and take note of your progress?
I don't. And you know what? Crystal's World came out with a challenge to do a review of yours, but I don't know how to do reviews. So I just went back and I watched it, and whoa. The growth and the change is tremendous. Like, I was so nervous, and it was just me and the camera.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know who would come. I didn't expect it to go how it is right now, you know. But I was very nervous, and I could tell. But at the end, I got excited because my grandbaby was about to be born.
Would she help you to conquer your fears, or what make you conquer your fears of coming on YouTube?
What made me conquer them was knowing that I had nothing to be afraid of, that everything was all in my head. I had stereotypes. I had, like, I thought certain people was mean, but they wasn't. I didn't think that people would like me, and they did. Um, I just had a lot of loner fear things
Mhm.
going on. But what made it go away was when they would come to my channel and support my channel as well, because I would go to theirs. So it just, and I even told those people to their face that I was afraid of them. I didn't think that they would like me,
Mhm.
but they did.
So what do you edit your videos, or you post them up straight up with no editing involved?
CapCut is very new to me. I downloaded CapCut and I was very scared of it. I didn't know
Mhm.
what to do with it. I didn't know
Mhm.
where to begin. So no, I didn't edit until what's today? Until the beginning of May. So, and I still don't edit my videos. I just do like little shorts from CapCut. But no, I don't edit at all. And I admire and I salute all of you that do. Even your background in this, like, I salute you for that, because I'm 45. I don't know how to do any of that. So I get on, I record, I be me, I get off.
So when you go live on your channel,
Yes.
I know you go live almost every single day. And what's the best part being live on your channel? And what's the best part? Well, let's put it this way: Do you love Do you love what you do? For one, do you love what you do?
I love what I do because I have a son in Toledo, Ohio that watches me on YouTube. So the first thing that I mainly do is show where I'm at. I show, you know, what's around me. If I'm outside, I show exactly where I'm at so that my child knows that I'm okay, because he worries
Mhm.
about me. But um, I'm going to be honest with you, the numbers excite me, and they bring me back to come every day, because just seeing so many people come together, it makes me happy to see some unity and happiness in people.
Do you ever, when you at work, do you know where you're gonna where you know you're gonna live where you can go live next, or do you ever or video next? Do you write it down where you gonna put wherever the next video or wherever live you go to? Do you know what you're gonna post next, or you
No,
just put
um,
you just go live for no reason?
I just go live for no reason. I go live on my lunch breaks. I go live when I'm not allowed to go live at my job. The only thing I write down is shout outs. That's it.
Okay, so if you want if you were doing YouTube, what was the next idea? I mean, opportunity where you be doing if you weren't doing YouTube?
If I was not doing YouTube, I would be volunteering. I would do some sort of service for my community. I would be spreading awareness. You know how way back then They would talk about teenage pregnancy and abstinence and
Mhm.
gun violence. I would keep others aware about those social issues, but more so volunteering though.
Well, I know you had people on your channel. I know you had Brittany. I know you talk to her almost every other day when
Yeah.
y'all go out together. And I know I'm gonna try to get her on my channel, but I'm like, we have we talked about it offline. I'm like, I don't know if nobody gonna take it on my live, but um, what did give you? What kind of advice did Brenda give you, or any content creator gave you when you started your channel?
Start it. Just start it. Just and I've seen people start it and then they unlisted all their content. But it's okay to have fears because I had them too. But to me, the YouTube community is no different than school, than a big, humongous school because I learn from everybody. And um, express yourself. Everybody on here, each and every person, even if somebody's trying to idolize or act like somebody, you still have your own way of expressing things. I get on here and I do it all the time. I'm going to laugh, I'm going to joke, I'm going to shout people out because I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know, every single view I got is because of you guys pushing my content out into the algorithm. Go for it. That's what I say. Go for it. Don't wait till the right time because no right time comes most of the time.
I know you said that you go live on Facebook. What was the difference between the Facebook live and the YouTube live? What was the difference between when you when you came over to YouTube live? What was the difference between over there and over here?
The difference is only my friends can see me versus everybody in the YouTube community who would want to see me can see me. Our minutes and stuff aren't counted, and with Facebook, you can have three people on the platform. So it would
Mm-hmm.
be me, Yolanda, Britt, and
Mm-hmm.
somebody else on there. But as far as payment wise, um, you don't really get paid over there. I just, it was just something to do. To watch me was just something to do.
So when so that's where you started before you came over here. So what was the I'll put it this way on both platforms. What was the longest and short? Not short. Short do not count. What
Okay.
was the longest video or live on? I mean, I'm put it this way: the longest live on YouTube video, and on Facebook, what was the longest and shortest live and reel that you posted over there?
And this doesn't include silent lives, right?
Hmm?
This doesn't include like silent lives.
No, they don't. They don't count. No.
I would say a little over 2 hours. I would say a little over 2 hours. And
Okay.
the same with on Facebook as well.
Do you do you ever? I'm gonna put it with what was the shortest one on both platforms? What was
The
the shortest?
one, the shortest one was like 2 minutes because when I would go to walk into my job, there's a sign that says no cell phone use beyond this point.
That- well, that didn't last long.
Yeah, the
Well,
gap.
that didn't last long.
Yeah, they're not allowed to see us on our phones whatsoever. Even though it's 2025, nobody can see a worker on their cell phone.
Uh, okay, I know you. I know you said, but the sign line, because the sign line be going for like it's a marathon. Cause you know it be going on all that on and on and on and on. And sitting there watching. And I know he put you to sleep. I understand that, but that don't count. But if y'all got any questions for Wagner fans, go ahead, put in the comments. Um, what was the but what was the put it way on Facebook live? How many people showed up on that live alone? On the live alone, what? How many people showed up on that live?
Not many. I would say between 4, 10, maybe 16 at the most.
And on Facebook, on YouTube,
The most I had on Facebook was 292 at one time.
on Facebook,
No, on
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes.
That's that's a major change. That's a big major change from Facebook to YouTube. Because I told them that when people go live on Facebook, they have to wait another extra couple minutes to go come up there. I said y'all need to go on YouTube because you get notified more than just sitting there 2 minutes after the YouTube live goes up. And I'm telling you that. Um, what other things do you do on your channel besides like going to work, showing your food, and my guy, honestly being over there in that heat over there and showing the food, it made me want to come to test it like for real. But what was the what you what other things you show around while you at work?
Ooh, let me get my. When I'm at work, I'm on break. Uh,
Hmm.
sometimes I just sneak. I sneak my phone in there so y'all can see like there's a plantation. There's a plantation in my job. It's called the Southern Palace, but keep it real, honey. uh,
So so when you go before you go live or anything or post a video, do you ever sit there before you hit the go live button and that do you ever tell yourself like this gonna be a good live or this might be a good video or anything? Do you ever sit there before you hit the go live button and say, hey, this gonna
no,
be good? No, you didn't go.
no, I don't. I'm very spontaneous. It's just, even if I be mad, accidentally hit my light just a moment. Even if I be mad, I already know. I just say that instantly so people know that it's not one of those goody two shoes, Miss Perfect kind of lives. It's not. I'm not one of those only positive this and no negative that. I'm not one of those people. I live life because life be life. And
What typically your lives are about? What is your
me,
niche? Yeah.
uh, my niche is shorts. I figured that out. I love music. I've always loved music. So, and you know how Facebook is, they'll copyright you. So, the only way that I can get away with music is with shorts. But my lives are just typically about what I'm about to do. It's not about nothing. It's just about life. It's just about I'm just an ordinary person, just like everybody else, trying to work, trying to figure out this thing called life and adulting. I learned very late in life.
Okay.
My mama was, I guess you could say I was a mama's girl. I was not prepared for the real world. And now,
Really?
no, not at all.
Um.
Not at all. I lived with my mama for like 12 years. So it was, more than that if you add it all up. But I was a mama's girl. So I wasn't prepared for the real world. But now I'm learning it. And luckily, I'm learning it with my sister. I don't have to do it alone. But salute to people who do it on their own. Life is hard.
What, what,
But this is how I get through it. I have mental health diagnoses that I'm living with.
I got it. Tell the people about that. They don't
Okay,
know.
okay. I have Anxiety, depression, and PTSD. And I also lost my mother November 13th. So this has been very therapeutic for me
Mm-hmm.
to have a channel.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I get on here and nobody watches, and if I have, but it don't happen. If I have 2, 3 views, I'm good. At least I vented. I'm not internalizing everything. I don't have a therapist. I don't be on medicine. I don't drink. I don't smoke anymore. I don't partake with men anymore. I just, this is me soberly just um figuring out what life is and getting to know myself again.
Oh wow. What did your mom taught you in the early age in life? Well, what she taught you and before it became a mom? Oh well, yeah, a mom and being a no. Are you the oldest sister?
No, I'm in the middle.
Okay. Well, what did mom what did mom what did mom uh, uh tell you about your life or and what kind of advice did your mom give you growing up?
Manners, recycle. My mom was like a tree hugger. She didn't but she was kind of like, because she's Mexican, that's Native American. She respected the land, so she didn't like any litter or nothing. Of course, she didn't like people not recycling. Um, she taught. She was like a free spirit. She was a rebel. I think. I think she appreciated that about me because I'm the only one that's like this out of her 4 children. But I was both. I looked just like my father, except I acted just like her. The good parts with her. The bad parts all came from my dad, but the good parts was from her. She taught me just to voice my she taught me, like right from wrong. Always stand up for what's right. Mostly
Well,
I didn't get to see what she said. That's good, you changed your life, is very cleansing. Thank you, Sirius. That's a long name, but that's beautiful.
well, yeah. She don't have a channel, but she's a very special. She's great in moderating people's channels, so she's good. So, um, what did what did your dad taught you growing up? If you
Taught
don't
me.
answer it, look, if you don't answer, that's fine. I'm not being on the hot seat or anything. Just
He taught me to be not not be with nobody that's like him. That's what he taught me. Don't be with nobody that's like him. But see, you know how they say opposites attract? My mom, she was like, she had a lot of pride, and my dad was more humble. So when you have somebody that's too proud, you know, and then you have my dad who's like really humble, like uh go to a food pantry, versus my mom saying, I'm not going to go to one because somebody else that's doing less than us can go to that. She always had a pride about herself. She what she wanted was what she wanted. She did not want to pass away at a hospice or a hospital. She wanted to pass away at home. So she did that in her place. We only had that place from March till November, but when she wanted something, she wanted it. So she did teach me that too. That if I really want something, to get it, and I do that. You
I
know.
want to get back to YouTube. what are the pros and cons being a YouTuber? And what do you ever when you get done um going live or anything, do you look at the comments and see if there are positive comments? And if there aren't no positive comments, do you ever keep them, or just are you just straight up delete?
I will begin with saying the cons are the trolls. They will try to discourage you. Do not let them at all. I have seen people evolve with the way that they handle these trolls, and I don't like them at all. I just feel like they're evil, villainous miscreants, and they don't belong on my channel. I think that, civilized, like minded, cool people can be in my channel. They deserve the access, not the trolls. Even though they do have access because YouTube is an open platform, you have a right to block them. And your moderators, mine don't play about me, especially my nephew Jace. He gets rid of them in a heartbeat. But the pros are you get your own community of people, and you don't find them, they find you. So whoever found you, it's a blessing. I always tell them, like, your presence is a present. Ain't no trolls present doing nothing for me, you know. So I don't. They don't have access. They're not allowed. I am no nonsense. I was like that on Facebook. I have about 5,500 people blocked on my Facebook. If you just scroll down as fast as you can, it's still gonna take you about 15 minutes to get through there.
Wait a
I
minute.
hope that's not
Oh, wait a
2020.
minute. Wait a minute. 5,500 people blocked.
I have a lot of people blocked. If I just scroll down the whole thing
Uh,
fastly, it's gonna take about 15 minutes. So
wow.
yeah, I block a lot of people on Facebook.
Is it doing the live or is people just
No
talking smack on
comments,
the post?
general in general. If they have something nasty in their story that I don't like, I block them. I block a lot of people on here too.
Mm-mm-mm.
And you get the trolls. That means you're doing something right. They are keyboard thugs, honey. I prayed for trolls. I prayed for them, but I also be careful what you wish for. I prayed.
Just
I was
wanted
like,
to-
where mine at?
Cause I know I did that before. I'm like I had a couple, but I'm like no, I ain't doing that. But what's next for your channel? You got anything exciting coming up on your channel, or is it
Yeah.
gonna be the same guy you've been doing every single day? What's next for Riding the Phoenix?
I'm still gonna be, life is still life, and currently trying to get my two youngest sons back. They're 13 and 15. You know, and I feel bad for the youth because they really don't have much of a voice, and I want them to have a voice. Like my mom said, say something. If something's not right, say it. So I want them to know that they have a voice, and so I'm going through that fight, August, September. But story times, I'm not really good with story times.
You can
But
do that. You can go ahead and do that. Make a video sometime. Cause I know I've done about 10 so far. I got
I
more coming.
love your story times,
So
Jarrett.
you can go ahead and start doing those.
I do. I
I'm
do.
glad you do.
Everybody's story time. I'm big on. Call me 5 year old. I'm big on show and tell, and I'm
Mm,
big on story time. So you're gonna see a lot more show and tells,
got it.
and you're gonna see a lot of story times from other people, not just me. I have a sister. She does have a potty mouth, y'all. So if y'all can't handle a 4'11" a 47-year-old lady cussing like a sailor, then you can't watch the story time with Monica. So just skip that. But yeah, I've been trying to get it out of her, but she's having a hot girl summer right now. So I'm just watching. I
Did,
passed on that. I don't want that.
are you thinking about making another channel, or you want to keep it on this channel?
No, I will only have this channel, only the Rising Phoenix name. You're gonna see me traveling. You're gonna see me at work a lot more. I really want a third job. I really want to monetize on here. That's gonna
Mhm.
be probably my fourth job. But I've been really trying to get a third job. What I want to do is just be a workaholic right now, because I got a lot of catching up to do with life, you know. And that's also therapeutic for me. I feel like you should invest in yourself. You know, when you on here, every minute that you on here, you are investing in yourself and not even knowing it, but you are.
What's the? It, I know you say you're not gonna start your second channel. I know you put everything on one channel.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, I'm not getting no ideas about traveling because I know you talking about traveling. I do have a name for that second channel. If you decide to do it,
Okay.
I'll be there alone. But do you think will your sons follow your footsteps of becoming a YouTuber, or they want to do their own path?
I would hope they would. My son Pharaoh, he is so nice. He is so kind. He, the way that he talks to people is like, he I don't know how to describe it, but he, says like, "Oh, I hope you have a good day and I hope everybody be kind," and I don't know where he get that from, but I love it. I would hope that he would, because he's a good-spirited person, and I feel like people should see that. I don't like when people bottle things up so much, because it's like, I want to know so much about people, but people are so reserved, and I'm more put it on the billboard. I'll tell my whole, I don't care, like, it's okay to know me. It's fine. But a lot of people are more private, and I've never been that person at all. I've
So
always
we go. Oh
tell it
yeah.
on.
So did you post everything, or or you like me posting like 3 days, like whatever is like whatever is a good video or a live that you post to the channel?
I've toned down a lot. I have toned down a lot. I used to want to record everything. I used to want to record every single thing. But a lot of people don't like that. And I have to respect them for that. So, that's why you see a lot of me, because I live with my sister. You don't never see her. Like, she's not a camera person at all. And I'm like, how not? You said you have a story to tell. Use your platform to share a little about your journey. I promise I will. That is, coming. I want to talk about my baby daddies sometimes, I have 5 of them, and I would like to tell y'all about each and every one of them, you know, but I just haven't done it yet. So, but
You,
I'm
you know, you said 5, right? Uh oh.
yeah.
No. Oh, okay. I'm about to watch that video. Well, whatever that be. I'm about to watch that somehow, somewhere.
I don't
But
speak to any of them. I don't talk to any of them anymore. But I just want y'all to know, there's something about each of them that I want y'all to know.
hmm, do you have a schedule for your videos for live, or you did like you say you did go live, you did go yeah, did go live, but
No, I don't really know how to do that, but I know that there's a option to schedule. But I'm always
I'm, I
over.
mean I know that, but you have like for me, I go live like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I
No,
put it up there. Yeah,
no,
no,
no.
okay,
I'm
okay,
super spontaneous. But you know what? People got my notification bell rung and they come through. They show up. And that those two words show up, that's the motto of 2025. Show up.
okay, all right. Then this, and with and look, the best thing, the best thing being right in pen is print. Well, I'm trying to use the source. My boy, the source, sentence. Being a YouTuber, being a YouTuber is being a good YouTuber is
Essential. It is essential. Like people need to know. And I don't know a bad YouTuber, but I think it's essential. I think that it's coming of age to where our channels are like cable channels now. You know, I want to go see the Jarrett talk thing on Monday, Wednesday, and what'd you say?
about it.
Like y'all better than cable to me. I don't watch cable. I don't watch TV. I don't binge watch Netflix. I don't have none of that. I watch YouTube. I watch y'all. Like this is we
So, let's put it then. What you said that you started your channel what last year? Was it October 19th?
yes.
So at that time, so at that time, were you Were you? I know you were nervous. Were you nervous when you thought about what was YouTube in your back of your mind at first, or was it like in your direction at
No,
first?
never. It was never at all. And I tell you, I my mouth get me in trouble on Facebook. So I always get all these restrictions. I always go to Facebook jail. I always,
Mhm.
I'm always getting in trouble for something to where I can't go live 2, 3 days, 30 days,
Mhm.
So but when Dodash like had a lot of people, gave a lot of people hope, like I didn't even know that there was so many hopeless people in existence. And there is now. And I'm not calling, you know, a lot of people that support, but you're giving them something to look forward to. So seeing that, it wasn't just some Dodash phenomenon. It was just seeing normal people like you and me just start this, and people was creative with their stuff. I'm more creative with my shorts than actually talking.
Okay, okay.
I just get on here.
Just my next question. Well, that was the best part. What part of the YouTube that you love to do and mention by the short? What the What's the most shorts have you posted and how? Well, I'm not gonna say the views. I mean, how often have you posted shorts?
Enough to get shadow banned. You get in trouble when you post too many, but I do it anyway. I told you I'm a rebel. But
So, what's the limit of that you at
no
when you
limit.
post the shorts?
No limit. There's no limit, you
I
guys.
mean, do you post like twice a day or like a week? Oh, a week after? What the
No, I
like?
post shorts every day. And if something pop in my head and I just get an idea, I go and I make it short. I go when I scroll down Facebook, I will screenshot somebody's thing and go make it short. Because if you take a picture, um, you can post that as a short. If you do video, you have to have it muted and use Facebook's audio and post it as a short. I just did one today and it got like 800 views. I don't know what it's at now, but it's at 800 views.
When they use the Facebook audio and YouTube didn't catch it. That's what I'm hearing.
No, not Facebook audio, Facebook, Instagram video.
Okay,
Instagram video. It's something that resonates with you. If it makes
okay.
you laugh, then I share it to make somebody else laugh. You know,
So,
um,
oh, okay.
they said that they had to like recall the Haribo gummy bears because there might be cannabis in them. How did that happen? So I just did a screenshot of that and I put it in a short with the Bone Thugs and Harmony song. So that's just how I do my shorts. You
So
know,
you make a reel on IG and then you post it and then take reel that reel
no,
that you made. Okay.
it's not my reel. It's somebody else reel.
So you went over somebody else
I sure did, and I
and
sure did.
you didn't get caught for doing that. Oh
It's
wow.
not a it's not a caught thing. As long as you use Facebook audio, you don't get in trouble for that. There's no
I,
copyright.
I want to try. I want to get one try. I want to try that one time. One of these days. You know that since they talking about they're gonna take down the video that you already posted. You know, they're shutting it down. They're shutting that down. Um, they shut it down yesterday. But what the what 800 video? Is that the most video? I mean, the most views that you posted. What what's the most and what's the least? Sure. How you posted?
Mm, you talking about the views?
Mm,
214,000 is the most I got, and
mm.
that was one of my Snapchat videos that I just posted as a short.
Wait a minute. You still using Snapchat?
Huh?
Are you still using Snapchat?
I am still using Snapchat.
Oh my god! I thought they got rid of that. Okay. Wait.
And you know
Okay.
the A Town.
Okay.
I know you in the A Town, so it's a Rashida song. Rashida song
Oh,
Bubblegum.
oh yeah, bubblegum. Yes, yes. Yeah.
So that one got 214,000 views, and then my least views is one view.
But so why you taking those videos
Yes,
and putting them shorts?
yes.
Did you ever look at them before you put them up there
Oh yeah, I
and
do look at. Oh
make
yeah,
sure they're good?
yeah, and I
Oh,
put my own twist on them too. And you can also do the same with the TikTok video. You can add a TikTok video as well.
mm.
But
So,
Snapchat is my Snapchat ones get the most views.
mm. All right. Well, let's put it like let's finish this up. I'm gonna get you out of here. I know you're gonna be relax and go live later on. But what kind of advice do you want to give to the people who want to start their own journey on YouTube or Facebook or whatever? What you want to give them? What they if they want to start their own path on their own YouTube channel?
You don't have to be perfect to do it. If you got everything is content. Every single thing is content. If you get on there and you talk about anything you want, anything. If you did a good deed or literally anything, you guys, you don't have to have an intro song. I don't have one yet. Hint, hint. You don't have to have a fancy background. You don't have to have a fancy thumbnail. You know, just get on there, hit record. If you wanna edit, you can, but I don't edit mine. I'm just me. Just be yourself. Just, you know, explain what you like. I don't know what color you like. My favorite color is orange. My favorite flavor is orange. Anything is content.
On you're an on girl thing, aren't you? So you
I
love
am.
everything. So you
I'm a
love everything.
Leo. No,
So you like anything orange, huh?
I
Well,
do. I'm a
look,
Leo. So red, yellow, and orange is them Leo colors. So yes, just
uh,
get on there and do it. You ain't gotta be perfect. Your teeth ain't gotta be perfect. Your smile ain't gotta be perfect. If you are mean, that's fine. Get on here and just say what bothers you. I hope these ain't tornado warnings. I'm in
that's what I'm
Texas, you
trying.
guys.
Cause I was telling people I asked one of the people, I had someone from Texas. I said, y'all be having these craziest weather
Hmm.
nonsense. It's like one day dry, next day wet, next day sunny, next day hurricane season, and then tornado. I'm like, when is it gonna be? When gonna stop? Like, when gonna have that one season? Like,
I know. I think those are tornado warning. Let me see. I'm scared. Oh yeah, that's definitely a tornado warning.
oh,
Look.
and that case, and that case, I want to get you out of here. I want you being safe. I want you being safe. Look, safe space and everything. 'Cause I know you're gonna have to watch the weather and all that stuff. But yeah, I
Sophia.
want, and I want you to look. Thank you for coming on my channel. Thank you for being my good friend on my channel. Thank you for like always
Tornado.
supporting my channel, regardless you be at work and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, so I want to thank you for taking a day off from your busy schedule. I'm not. It's kind of crazy, but you know, I want to thank you for coming by, and you know, I want to
Where's my
have you
wallet?
back, next time. I know I'm gonna have you Monday night anyway. So, like I said, I want thank you for come up there and take a 45 minutes of your time. So I'll see you Monday night on my channel on the daily
Yeah.
live that is. Look on the daily live that is. I do have your schedule, but I'm just gonna just, let- just let me know when you're free on Monday, okay?
I'll find it. Thank you so much for having me. It's crazy this tornado warning is going off while I'm doing this
No,
interview with you.
no worries, no worries. That's why I'm trying to get out of here before it gets out of hand. Cause yes, it's hurricane season. Yes, it's
Yeah.
hurricane season. It just started. So that's why I'm just trying to get you out of here before yeah, something happens. So yes, have fun. Please be safe. I'm praying for the Texas, Louisiana, Florida. You know the whole down there. So just let me know when you get everything straight. Okay. So again, I see you Monday night, and if the weather goes out, just let me know. All right.
All right. And I
Uh,
can't make this up. I got to go to the store for her.
okay. Cool. That's fine. That's my tea out of here. All right then. All right. Well, I see you. I see
Question.
them.
Please let me know if I miss any questions from the chat. It says there's 37. So I'm more than happy to answer them tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's what we do.
Thank you, Jarrett.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And I see you tomorrow night. Uh, busy and everything else. All right. I'm glad to
Okay.
get this out. All right.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right, y'all. That was Riley fans. I'm glad to have her on my channel. It was tough. It was a good interview, and I did have moved it on the ninth, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna get her out of the way, and so that's great. So we'll just keep her in prayer for Texas. I know they got the tornado um, sign going out. But yeah, it was a good interview and everything. So here's the thing. On the 4th of June the 4th, I see it, Nate. On June the 4th, I am going to have Queen at the be on Wednesday the 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this gonna be her first. You know, all of them gonna be on the fourth, on first, on the um 18th of June. I'm gonna have one of my good friends from school. That's gonna be at Monday. I will be. I am gonna be in. I am being interviewed by the source on the seventh this weekend. This weekend, so tune in on the seventh at 4 o'clock Eastern time. I'm being interviewed by the source. He, he actually from Hawaii, so let's go over there and show me some love over there. So I see y'all on the 4th, June 4th, 8 p.m. with Queen at the beat. And you know, let's show her some love and everything else. Let's run this up to two with 260. All right. They get the bit channel, the the 250. Well, 25. Well, 205. 205. Put that way. 250. I'm sorry. 250. But yeah, let's get that up there. And I love y'all. I appreciate it. Serious. Thank you for that. And great question, by the way. And I will have Rizing fans on Monday night with me. So she's gonna be with me. She is gonna be partnering with me on Monday night. So all right. So I'll see y'all Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with me and Rizing fans. All right. We get come talk about our days and everything, and we gonna have a good time. Hope we gonna get there about an hour and a half on that. So all right. Have a wonderful night. And I love y'all. I'll see y'all next on the 4th on Jarrett Talks interviews. Peace.
In your sleep or maybe in the streets, you will never know, so you better be ready. Are you ready? Y'all should be ready now. Are you ready? Y'all should be ready now. Are you ready? Y'all should be ready now. Are you ready? Y'all should be ready now.
What would you do, dog, if you got that knock at the door and it was God like?
In your sleep or maybe in the streets, you will never know, so you better be ready. Are you ready? Y'all should be ready now. Are you ready? Y'all should be ready now. Are you ready? Y'all should be ready now. Are you ready? Y'all should be ready now.
What would you do, dog, if you got that knock at the door and it was God like?
In your sleep or